Hello, and thank you so much for joining me for another video. So if you have been a subscriber here for a while, well, first off, thank you so much. We just hit 17,000 subscribers, and I am so incredibly excited and thankful for all of your support. Now, if you have been a subscriber for a while, get ready because things are changing. So we're actually going to start a new video format. So we're gonna have a vlog style entrepreneur video, which is what this is today, on Mondays. On Wednesdays, we're gonna do our regular Shopify tutorial videos. And on Fridays, we are going to do live store reviews. Okay, so why the change? Well, I realized that I was sharing so much of my videos and my content was Elle McCann, the Shopify expert. I've been doing videos on YouTube since 2015 and really consistently since 2017. But all of those were really tutorial videos, which I love doing and I love teaching. But I've been in business now for 10 years and I really wanted to share a lot of the entrepreneurial business advice that I have learned along the way. So I wanted to have these vlog videos be more about Elle McCann, the entrepreneur. And I've even got my dog here, one of my three, to help me with these videos. She actually seems really not as into it as I thought she would be. But I am so excited. So this first vlog, I want to actually talk about failure. So you may say, okay, Elle, why are you starting with failure as your first vlog topic? But it actually really ties into something that happened on my channel last week. So last Friday, I was doing my very first live Shopify store review video, and I had never gone live before. So I had done all this research and set up my encoder so that you could see my screen and my webcam and had done all of these things to prepare. And I'm sitting there, terrified to go live, and I'm looking at the button, everything's ready, and I just have to hit that go live button. And I sat there for honestly about 2 minutes solid and just stared at it and was like, you know, what's the worst that could happen? Just do it. Just push that button and go live. And I'm really glad that I did, but after a 35-minute live video, I finally was then able to see the chat where I had 81 people watching me live, and I realized that the video wasn't working correctly. So if I had been able to see chat from the very beginning, I would have seen that my screen was recording and my voice you could hear, but my webcam kept getting stuck on some very unflattering video images of me. And it went like that for the full 35 minutes. And honestly, I was very disheartened because I had tried so hard. I'd put myself out of my comfort zone and I had still failed. And that's why I realized that I really wanted to do these vlog style videos that are business and entrepreneurial advice and talking about these important key things like failure. Now, first off, I'm not saying I want you to fail. Of course, I want you to succeed, but I don't want you to be scared of failing. So failing just means that you are trying and you are putting yourself out there. And if you think about it, if you fail, unless you are a doctor or an air traffic controller or something like that, when you fail, the worst case scenario really isn't that bad. For me and my live store review, I just had to download the video, edit it, and then put it back up and upload it like a regular YouTube video. Nobody got hurt, everything was fine, no money was lost. I had to admit that I made a mistake, something happened wrong, and then I just had to fix that. So my scary worst case scenario really wasn't that bad after all. And that's what I want you to take away as the main key point of this video. I actually find that you learn so much more from these failures than you do the successes a lot of times. So I have talked about how I've had this business, my Curious Themes Shopify business, for 10 years, and I'm so incredibly proud of what I have accomplished in that time period. But on the other hand, I do have 3 businesses in my business graveyard. So they are businesses that either were just bleeding money or they never really made money in the first place and never took off. And I decided for whatever reason to close those down. So while you may think, that's not good, that's still actually, if you look at it, 3 businesses in the business graveyard, but I've had this business for 10 years and I've turned it into a multiple 6-figure business. And I have other projects and businesses in the works that I'm excited to launch as well. where if I had just stopped after one of those first 3 failures, I would never have the business and the life that I have today. So it's so important to not just have the failure, but to actually get up, learn something from it, dust yourself off and move forward. That's the most critical part of, you're not always going to succeed. And even in this business in the last 10 years, I've had a lot of failures still, and I've had to learn how to actually take that and move the business forward. So my takeaways that I really want you to get from this video about why failure is important is that it's more important to put yourself out there, out of your comfort zone, to try something new, to try and start a new business or try something new in your business. And it's more important to get yourself out there and trying something new than it is to just be sitting on the couch with your dog watching Netflix. Don't get me wrong, I love watching Netflix with her, but it's so important to keep taking action in your business. And if you do fail, make sure that you're trying to look and see what can you learn from this experience. What didn't work that you could try differently and try again. And then finally, I want you to realize that the pros of trying something new or trying to put yourself out there more almost always outweigh the cons. It's more valuable, like I said, to put yourself out there, try something new, try and create a new business or change something in your life or your business, than it is to just stay status quo and never really change and move forward. So I hope you like this video of our first vlog video all about failure. So in my second vlog video coming out soon, I'm going to be talking about how I plan for my days, my quarters, and my years so that I can make sure that I keep hitting big business goals year after year and that I take it and keep pushing the business forward on and on. And we'll also be talking about how to make sure that you're really capitalizing on the holiday season, which is typically the biggest time of year for e-commerce stores. So I hope you stay tuned. Click somewhere around this video to subscribe, and I hope to see you again. Thanks so much for watching. Do you want to say bye? No? No.